Okay, we're about to enter Poland for the second time in my life. And the first time was earlier this afternoon. And I wanted to stop on the border and take a photograph, but there's nowhere to stop. And I didn't have my camera running because of the rain. So we're just about to leave Germany, cross the river, and enter Poland. And I thought it was a momentous occasion for me, so it's worth recording. And there are some checks on the border posts here now. Certain vehicles. Republic of Poland. They like the camera on or not. I'll turn it off. It all feels a bit tricky coming through places where men with guns are checking people. I mean, I've done it in Morocco often enough and there's never been any problem. It just seemed odd in Europe. Never known it in Europe for many years. And this is the first road to get into in Poland on this border point. And those are wet cobbles there, and I'm not going on them. It's a couple of kilometres of this. But if you think first impressions count, well, it's not really true. Because once you pass this first little bit, the roads are pretty good actually from my first experience. Here we are entering the, city town of Gryfino. It's not that big. So I'm approaching my accommodation, which I checked into earlier. Seems to be in a very nice, quiet country place. And it even has a little bit of dirt track. How exciting. Here it is, the entrance. And I have to go here and press a button, which means getting off the bike.
Hello?
Hello, I have a room with you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I think this looks pretty secure, don't you? Now it's a bed and breakfast classed as. And I normally think of a B&B as a cosy little cottage somewhere. This is very interesting. So this is where I'm staying for my first night in Poland. Quite a big complex. So here's the main entrance. And when I arrived, dining room, all locked up. The place is absolutely deserted. My key was on the side there, with the number on it and directions to get to the room, which is upstairs. And I'm sitting here editing my video. That's my iPad. There's tea and coffee available, but nobody about. Well, continuation of my Euro tour 2025. I'm now in Poland for the first time in my life. I've just checked into my accommodation and I'm going out for a short ride to something known as the Crooked Forest. It's been a rather wet day so far, on and off, and I've just checked in and taken my waterproofs off because look, it's starting to clear up, but it's also starting to rain. What do you do, eh? Because of all the rain, I didn't do any filming on the way here. I've been riding through Germany and I mentioned it in a video I made. Germany, most of Germany I've ridden through from west to east has just been mostly very flat, and so it's really not what I call exciting riding on a motorcycle. I'm sure there are lots of very interesting things to see in Germany, and I did spend a day in Berlin, which was definitely worthwhile. But the main reason for spending time in Germany was visiting friends, which I've finished all my visits now, and I'm now solo on my tour. First point of interest from a website called Atlas Obscura, which shows lots of interesting places to visit and see in many countries. So, I'll see how we get on in Poland. We're literally just across the border from Germany, maybe just a couple of kilometres. I think it always fascinates me with countries and borders. You go across a footstep into another land and there's a completely different language. And often, different cultures. Completely amazing, isn't it? How varied humanity is because of a line on a map. Oh, I wish I hadn't taken my waterproofs off. I've only got 3.5 kilometres to go to where this forest is. And will it stop or will it not? This is what it's been like for several times during this trip in Germany, while I've been in Germany. Nice sunny day one day and then turns to this typical northern European weather. Why did I come up here? Because it's summer. Yes. Well, it says this is where this crooked forest is. Where the trees grow all in a crooked shape. Oh look, there's a sign, yes. So here's a sign where it clearly shows curvy trees. So this is the area they're in. Now I've got my waterproofs on and I hope my camera's working because it's a GoPro Hero 8 but it's in a media mod. And apparently the media mods aren't waterproof. Well, look at it. Just rain, rain, rain. Does it just have to just rain, rain, rain? I can't see any crooked trees yet though. Well, this looks like a garden allotment area. So where's all the wonky trees? Let's just take a look then. I mean, it's marked on Google Maps, it's marked on Atlas Obscura as a tourist attraction. place of interest. Now then, I'm guessing this is something like terrain privatny, private terrain. No wonky trees. Oh, we're off-roading in the Himi. It is warm, it's about 20 degrees, 21 according to the bike, and there's no wind, so all these layers on are going slow, you get rather warmed up, but I can't see any wonky trees. Where would they be? Oh, looks like a lovely spot, doesn't it? Beautiful little lake. But no wonky trees, which is what I came to see. I've got knobbies on and it's a little bit slippery. Take it easy. Surely there must be in here somewhere. Anything particularly wonky. Well, Poland, I don't know what to say. Where have you hidden them? Okay, there was a sign down there, but now there's an arrow and a sign here. So we'll leave Himi there for a while. The Himi who has no other name yet but Himi. And we'll just take a short walk. Crooked Wood. There we go. So I have my umbrella to keep my camera dry, and there's more signs. I've just walked a few metres into the wood, and here are people walking with umbrellas. So here it is, the Crooked Wood. Find us on Facebook, near Gryfino. And here they are, the crooked trees of the Crooked Wood. Oh, a bit of history there. Tanks. Oh, people bending trees down to bend them, cut them to bend them. Snow tobogganing. Using Christmas trees. And even aliens are involved. A lot of theories by the look of it. Looks like it's a mystery. What would life be without mysteries, eh? How do they grow like this? So here we are in the Crooked Wood My first point of interest in Poland, and I must say it is quite interesting because I've never seen trees grow like this before. Amazing.